As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Bowling Green's offense will go to work first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll go to the ground. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randolph. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Handoff from the gun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Falcons will go for it here on 4th down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They're testing the right side here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Mayer. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Mayer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
14, Bowling Green, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Falcons want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to...
There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Penn State!
They are
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to U10. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snags a quick pass on the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Falcons will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Cradles it at the 35. Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Shakes off the defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mayer. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Complete out of the backfield. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Gonna swing it on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And how many first downs is that, guys, on this drive alone? This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Way will stand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They'll run the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randolph. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Spins away from the defender. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is that...
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's reeled in. It's Hale. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Makes a man miss. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Under fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain.
The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got his man. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee in this. Start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to... yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Turns on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Teo. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making a play.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Tackle is made.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Tootin. There he goes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. The give from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Zings it complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on second and... Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
First and goal, Penn State.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They just keep firing. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Finds his tight end. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to UAB. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
To move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find